Welcome back to the Monster Picker channel. Today, let's look at the 1976 film, Haunts. You came here, you want to know, what's this movie about? Who's in the movie? Is there any gore? Nudity? Ghosts? Is it scary? Sleazy? Cheesy? You want to know these things? Well, you got it. I will answer all of these questions, but first, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Okay, let's do it. The past and present of a tormented woman, played by Britt, are stirred in the cauldron of her psyche. Murder and rape become reality to her and stimulate the unconscious recognition of past incest. Reality? Fantasy? Fiction? Does the terror she feels involve the whole town, or is it only the fantastic fabrication of her mind that propels her to contemplate suicide? Britt, Aldo Ray, and Cameron Mitchell skillfully enact this starkly emotional story about the horror of the mind. Directed by Herb Fried. Wow. Well, thinking about this film, it begins with a family eating dinner, and a girl in the family has to go outside, goes to the garage or the barn, and she discovers a dead body. And she screams and is running out, and you see the killer running out too. Then the next scene, we get to Britt's character, Ingrid, and Ingrid's has this farm, and she's feeding animals, and she's milking a goat, and while she's milking the goat, she's having these thoughts. As you can see right here. Later on, she goes to the store, and a friend of hers is talking to her about the killings that have been going on in the area. And there's a very creepy, suspicious butcher working behind the counter, and he's flirting with the ladies. He's hitting on them. And the one girl seems definitely like she's interested, but Ingrid, she wants nothing to do with it. You gonna join the fun? Later, there's a church scene, and there's a choir, and an old dude, this old fart, approaches Ingrid and introduces her to this supposedly nice guy. I mean, he looks like a nice guy. He's at church, right? He must be a great guy. And Ingrid wants to have nothing to do with him and just pushes him aside. But he's persistent. He asks her again. And then he overhears a conversation Ingrid's having with that friend about walking home with her because her car broke down. The guy walks over again. He's like, you know, I can give you a ride. She's like, that's okay. He's like, how far? He comes over. He's like, how far do you live? She goes, far. And just walks away. He's like, volunteering to give her a ride. But she turns him down. So they're walking, and it's getting late, and having a conversation, and some truck comes barreling by, and Ingrid's friend recognizes the guy, and he turns around and asks them if they need a ride. It's that creepy butcher.
What are you doing out here tonight?
That's none of your business.
There's a little bird around here, haven't you heard? Maybe you come on in here and I'll protect you from the boogeyman.
Well, a lot of other things happen in this movie, and it's revealed that Aldo Ray is the drunk sheriff, and Cameron Mitchell plays Ingrid's uncle. And you know, I'm going to go over the pros now. I said I would answer those questions. So I told you what it's about. I told you who's in it. And I'm going to let you know, there's no nudity. There's no ghost. It's not scary. It's not sleazy. It's not cheesy. It's just boring. This movie is so boring. You know, the back of the box says psychosexual thriller. I think the only psychotic thing about this film is me. I watched the whole thing. Boring. And another psycho thing about this, somebody wrote this story. It's boring. Don't buy this movie. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your time. Run away. The only thing I think this movie is good for, if you have some unwanted guests and they come over to visit, put this on. See how long they last. Put on Haunts. So clearly, on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the best, this movie gets a 0. 0. That's it. I ain't got anything else. Boy, aren't you lucky? And thank you for watching. Nina, you want to come over and say hi? Look at this. A little pup's coming over. Oh, come here. The little pup just wanted to come over and say hi. And, what's that? Can you think of anything? What can you think of? Do you want to say something? Oh, you know, he didn't like it either. He fell asleep. Thank you for watching and stay safe.